Once upon a time, in a land of snowy peaks and still lakes, two wanderers set off on a journey. Not to slay dragons or rescue the people, but to find the most beautiful village in the Swiss Alps.
Alright, maybe that's a bit too much. But we did spend a few days exploring 7 different places, from calm lakeside towns to high-altitude villages. And somewhere along the way, it turned into a bit of a quest. We'll compare all these places, and by the end, we will tell you our favorite, our personal winner for the most beautiful village in the Swiss Alps. Every quest needs a beginning. Ours started in Interlaken. Interlaken is located between two lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. Actually, that's where it gets its name. Inter for between and Laken for lakes. Interlaken is a transport hub in the Bernese Oberland, with direct connections to Lauterbrunnen, Grindelwald, Brienz, and the mountain railways heading up to the Jungfrau region. Most visitors arrive here and head straight for the mountains. But if you pause for a bit and look around, this town is beautiful. It has wide open fields, a river that splits the middle, and mountain views from almost every corner. For many people, this is where their alpine journey begins.
잘못한 기차가 때론 목적지에 데려다 준다고. 나도 그랬어. 내 인생은 늘 잘못한 기차였어. 그래서 한 번은 중간에 다 관두고 싶어서, 그 어디도 가고 싶지 않아서.
This is Iseltwald, the famous crash landing on you filming location. It's just a short ride from Interlaken. This lakeside village sits along the southern shore of Lake Brienz. You can get here by boat or by bus. We came by bus. Most people know Iseltwald from the K-drama. Some spend more time lining up for a photo than actually seeing the village. To me, that's a big miss. Because if you just step away from the pier, the real charm of Iseltwald reveals itself. A small church, quiet gardens, lakefront homes that seem to breathe with the rhythm of the water. There isn't much to do here, and that's exactly the point. It's the kind of place made for slow walks, where even a short visit feels like a gift.
Early morning, cold and gray. Coffee warming hands today. Winter chill comes creeping close.
From Iseltwald, we crossed Lake Brienz to reach the town that shares its name, Brienz. It's a popular stop between Interlaken and Luzern, easily reached by boat or the scenic Luzern-Interlaken Express.
Whispers low. Breathe like clouds in morning glow. Cold morning start anew. Shivers bring me close to you. Frozen world we come alive. In your eyes I find my drive.
Brienz feels livelier, especially when the big boats pull in. It's also home to the Brienz Bahn, one of Switzerland's last steam-powered cogwheel trains. We wanted to take it, but the line was too long that day.
Sunrise breaks the frosty glass. Moments fleeting.
Brienz is known for wood carving, and you'll spot it in the balconies and wooden homes around town. But once you leave the busy promenade, things slow down. The lake gets quieter, and you'll find little corners where it feels like the village is all yours.
In this chill, our hearts align. Frozen fingers laced with mine. Warmth in you I always find. Cold morning start anew. Shivers bring me close to you. Frozen world we come alive. In your eyes I find my drive.
Looks like we're walking in front of a painted backdrop, right? But it's real actually. This is Lungern, a lesser-known village located between Luzern and Interlaken.
Falling for you every time. Falling in the worst way. You give all my
This view
favorite
of a red
colors.
train curving through green valleys It's the image I had in mind long before we arrived. Getting here isn't the easiest. The train from Interlaken only runs once an hour on the scenic route to Lucerne.
At words I didn't mean to say.
In the 1800s, engineers actually drained and lowered the lake by about 30 meters using tunnels and canals to reduce flooding and reclaim farmland. It reshaped the valley and changed the village forever. Lungern may look like a fairy tale, but in many ways it was redrawn by human hands, layer by layer, over centuries.
A new meaning. Remember that time that I caught you laughing.
Our quest moved upward into one of the most internet-hyped places in Switzerland, Lauterbrunnen. Lauterbrunnen is Instagram famous, and it's easy to see why. The name Lauterbrunnen means many springs, and they say the village has 72 waterfalls tumbling down from its cliffs and ledges. The village itself is small, but its dramatic setting has made it a base for travelers, mountaineers, and poets for centuries. Tolkien even passed through here, and Lauterbrunnen is said to have inspired the elven valley of Rivendell in The Lord of the Rings. Birthday. Maybe I'll call you Lauterbrunnen lang.
I'm honored.
From Lauterbrunnen, our quest continued to Mürren, a carb-free village located high above the valley. There are no roads here. You can only reach it by cable car or mountain trails. At 1,600 meters, Mürren looks directly at Eiger, Munch, and Jungfrau. Hala. He's been following us, ni? Hala. As we walk around, I kept on wondering, how did they build all these homes up here? No roads, no trucks, just old mountain paths. Turns out everything here was once brought up the hard way by mules and sleds, one stone, one beam at a time. Mürren may be peaceful, but it wasn't built easily. In winter, it's a ski town. In summer, it's for slow walk, fresh air, and the mountain views. On our way to Beatenberg.
Whispers rise with the morning glow.
This was the day we were heading to Beatenberg, the base for our alpine quest. The sky was gloomy, rain kept pouring, and the bus just kept climbing up the hill.
Casting dreams where stars entwine. Through the dark, the lantern shines.
But when we woke up the next morning, we were stunned. The sky had cleared, and the mountains were wide open right outside our balcony.
A dance divine. Embrace the now. This year is mine.
Located high above Lake Thun, Beatenberg is often called the longest village in Europe. It's quiet, spread out, and far less visited than other mountain towns.
Ancient mind, lead us to the endless light.
Stepping outside made it even better. We had seen the Eiger, Munch, and Jungfrau up close in Mürren. From Beatenberg, you can still see them on a clear day, just a little further away across the lake.
The will to rise remains the same. Through the dark,
Beatenberg is also the gateway to Niederhorn, a ridge with one of the best panoramic views in Bernese Alps.
the rhythm beats a dance divine. Embrace the now. This year is mine. Raise the sound. The future's near. Step with courage. Shed the fear. Snake of wisdom. Ancient might. Lead us.
We didn't know anything about Beatenberg when we booked it. We chose it simply for the easy access to Interlaken and the rest of the region.
Serpent's path where dreams begin. We'll weave the moments bright.
But we got lucky. What we found was a quiet, beautiful village, a place that felt like a reward at the end of our Switzerland journey, before heading into the big city of Zurich.
Let spirits rise. A year
So which one was our favorite? Interlaken had the energy, Iseltwald was peaceful, Brienz busy but with quiet corners, Lungern looked like it came from a postcard, Lauterbrunnen felt like stepping into the world of the Lord of the Rings, Mürren, the village above the clouds, and Beatenberg, the mountains right at our doorstep. My favorite was Iseltwald. Its quiet beauty stayed with me. As for my wife, she chose Beatenberg. She said it felt like heaven, peaceful, majestic, with the Alps right there. In the final episode, we will head back to Zurich with one last detour through Geneva.